last time on Lawful Stupid. And the Derringer Field estate is quiet as the morning begins. There's not the rustle bustle of the kitchen. There isn't movement from your bodies across the rooms. There's a knocking at the door. Standing before you is a broad-shouldered gentleman. He's got blonde hair, and he's got like a gray cloak, and he just gives you a grin.
What's your name?
I am Graylin the Great, the guardian of Gindor, the
You mother love you.
Master Savager, champion of chivalry, the liberator of silence. The arcane ones know me only as the Grey. Pirate killer, adventurer, nobleman, lover, and legend are but a few of the names I'm known to go by. Pathfinder extraordinaire with a golden hair. Nice to meet you. You said we have to go get the cart?
Yeah.
Then on our way, I believe. So yeah, you Graylin, TukTuk, and I started that sentence with you, and I'm looking at Avon and Shane, and I realized that that's not gonna work. Y'all will be heading on, and so you guys are heading to the meeting spot around the lake, and you've got a couple days worth of a journey. Actually, it's longer than that, because from Prentice to New Havenhold and then to the lake. That's about a week, give or take. Is there anything pressing that you would like to accomplish? Any bonds, any conversations you'd like to have? You do have 7 days worth of travel.
That's me. That sounds like 7 episodes worth we're about to get in.
Just want to give you an opportunity before I shake things up.
I think Gus, over the course of 7 days, would be making increasingly delicious food. If Graylin continues to stick his nose up, it's just like, tell me this isn't delicious.
Yeah, I definitely agree that happens, and each time, he's just very stoically like, yes, this is fine for our conditions, as we're out in the wild. It makes sense.
While Graylin's asleep, Gus is trying to get it. What?
Murder?
Kill him.
No, frontier justice, baby! Learn that at the beginning of the campaign.
Have your just desserts.
It's a nice big marshmallow for you as he holds the pillow over his face.
Revenge is so sweet.
I am going to try to take a good look at his tongue. I don't believe he has taste buds.
They're definitely broken. How are you going to do that?
I'll wait for him to snore.
Very carefully.
If he doesn't snore, I pull out spices and accoutrements from my magical haversack, and I put them near his nose, and it makes him snore.
Yeah, you're able to look into his mouth.
You need me to roll perception, or...
No, you just do it. It's
Do
weird.
I see any taste buds in there, or...
Yeah, there's taste buds.
Do they look okay? Do they need help?
I don't know. You can get closer. Do you get closer to inspect with your hands?
I'm not going to put my hands in his mouth, but I'll look really close. But I'll look real close.
Yeah, I think you're really close.
I'll put my eyeball 1 centimeter away from a tooth.
Yeah, I think you're really close, and I mean, it looks fine. Clearly, he's not the best, in the best condition. But
No
I mean,
signs
he should
of,
be tasting your food.
No signs of horrible chemical burns or. a hot pizza incident when he was 12.
Gus?
Hey, what's up, bro?
What you doing?
I was just checking up on you.
Yeah, you're close enough that I can taste you.
Is that, like, confirmed?
Yeah.
You, like... I was worried about you, man!
Yeah, for the listeners, what does Gus taste like? What does
the air around Gus taste like? Is more accurately.
It tastes like, and I mean, this is just, it comes with the business. It tastes like what a Subway smells like.
Oh, gosh. Like the restaurant or like an actual Subway?
Like a Subway restaurant.
Oh,
like
okay, yeah.
Oh.
Very different Subway.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
The sandwich
You walk
place,
into a
too.
Subway and you get hit with that smell, that's what Gus smells like.
So
A
pretty
lot of
damn good.
onions.
A lot of onions. It's a lot of, there's spices in there and just like bready. Just like permanently yeasted.
Yeah, so you guys are traveling, and I can't express enough. You guys as players can choose how your characters react to this, but as you guys are traveling, and even the last times you've passed other wagons and other troops, other caravans. Annoyingly enough, every time you're doing that, Graylin is introducing himself to people, like as you're passing by, trying to like just essentially talk to everyone you go by. And so you have heard his ridiculously long intro a god's amount of times, right? Because that is how he introduces himself to everyone all
I think
the time.
the second or third time he does it, Darling decides to teach TukTuk how to use the Tantan every time. Like, hey, you ready for another lesson? It's been enough time since then.
Hey, you got time? Because we all do.
Gus is going to go ahead and make some particularly potent taffy. It's called 1,000 chews per cubic centimeter. Name
What
of
a long name.
it is.
Have to workshop that.
It was meant to keep him from saying all of his titles, but it turns out he couldn't breathe. He just never could process it.
Well, actually, what I intend to do is I intend to attach like some sort of bungee cord between his chin and his foot and just power our cart that way.
Oh, gosh.
My dad used to say that. My dad used to say that about my mom. He said, "Your mom talks so much. If you put a rubber band between her chin and her foot, she'd end up by Texas by this afternoon."
That's terrible.
Yeah, he sucks. I'm just kidding. I love you, Pops.
Childhood trauma's the best. Yeah, so you guys are traveling through. Is there anything you need to do through New Haven Hold, or are you just powering on through?
Moving on, yeah.
Nah, nothing.
Excellent.
To everybody that Graylin bothers, I'm handing them a 10% off coupon to the Panda Express that I made.
You are handing out a lot. I guess not that many. We're not passing that many people, but
To be honest,
considerably.
the coupon's just to get them through the door.
Yeah, exactly. You get them in there.
But I'm like, sorry, he's so annoying. Here, take this.
Here. Eat these. No big deal.
Give me your money.
Yeah, so you guys travel through New Haven Hold. You're giving out coupons left and right. And on the 6th night, who is taking first watch?
I am. Me, Gus.
Do me a favor and roll a perception check, please.
So, I rolled a 1. Plus 8 is a 9.
Pretty good. Yeah, so with a 9, things seem fine.
chill.
Avon or...
I'll take the second one.
There we go.
You can go ahead and roll that for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. 4 in the first one. Oh my gosh, that's the devil. So, that's a 4.
Oh no.
Yeah, everything seems fine.
Everything's going great.
Yeah. Smooth sailing. Darling.
Yeah, sure. Let's try this.
Avon
Hey,
loves perception.
24.
There we go.
Yeah, with a 24, you can quickly see the vines wrapping around everybody's necks. Now,
Oh gosh. Oh, no.
I eat them.
so with a 24, what you are able to ascertain is that you all have been followed and have been and have been. Wow, my brain just shut down. You guys have been followed. You're able to determine that by tracks, and you can kind of hear people. You definitely get the vibe that there is a group after you. Or following you, at the very least.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go bug my big brother.
So that's me.
Hey, Gus.
Go, what's up, bro?
There's
You got
people.
the midnight snack munchies? What's...
No, there's people following us.
Oh, they probably those people I gave the coupons to. They're probably pretty hungry.
Baby, what if they're after TukTuk?
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just have to... It could be either of those two things. It's both equally likely. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and find out.
I see. Should we leave it for morning, I suppose? And listen?
Well... Can you tell how far away they are?
Hey, Dwayne. How far away can I tell they are?
I mean, you heard them, so you know
Oh, they're like outside, huh?
they are within hearing distance for sure.
You're trying to get some noms? Because I'll open the kitchen up. I don't care. I don't care if it's late.
And Gus's voice trails into the night.
Hey, Sprout, can you do like a little lights up situation?
Yeah. She'll turn up the dancing lights. Encompass the camp, make them roll around.
Is there anything else you do?
Is there anything we see in the illumination?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna shift, and then I'd like to, in my shifted form, give a sniff, see if I can locate at least what direction they're coming from.
Yeah, roll a perception.
The old shift and sniff.
As it'll
With
give me
advantage, I believe?
Yeah, because
Yep.
of the shifting. I got a 25.
At a 25, you can determine that from the southeast, you can smell something that is not of this forest, not of this biome. It stands out.
Something that doesn't belong.
Yeah.
If they're coming. You see like a big, super ripped Gus. He's just in there with his big sniffer up. If they're coming, they're gonna come from that way. For sure. I smell.
Should we wake everyone up? Maybe just TukTuk.
Who's everybody? Graylin? No, we don't need to wake Graylin.
No. I'm gonna wake up TukTuk.
Yeah, don't wake him up.
No, it's fine.
He's fine.
He's fine.
Honestly, I'm out of coupons. I haven't made any more. I ran
That was
out
a lot of paper. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the biggest problem. So now I'm out of coupons.
Hey, TukTuk, wake up.
Where's some meat?
Tug.
What's up? Oh, morning time?
No.
We go.
No, we're being followed.
It's good.
No, that's bad.
We fight?
Maybe. Or maybe you have to cook like a big late night dinner rush.
I think you see TukTuk's ears go back and forth a little bit. I gotta roll to see if it's something I recognize.
We've done look, we've done sniff. Now it's time for a listen check, baby.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's 17, but I rolled twice. I did have a 4 too. 18, excuse me.
If you do one more time, you go to Monopoly jail.
Shoot.
Yeah, it's true. And even as the DM, there's a rule that says if you go to Monopoly jail, you're out for the next hour.
You're not allowed back on the podcast until you find a new home.
Oh, yeah.
You had to take a month-long break if you triple roll.
Be careful.
Yeah, so, I mean, don't play around with it. It could be dangerous.
Just don't go for advantage for the rest of the game. I would say is the safe bet.
Yeah.
That's what she did.
Fair. So with a 17, you said you can hear, and it's faint, the sound of like servos and motors moving. And TukTuk wouldn't necessarily know that's what that is, but he's heard similar sounds before.
I guess would he associate it with like good or bad things in the past, historically?
Unknown. Like unknown things. Something that TukTuk would be like wary of, because it's something that is going around with the Geosboam as like rumor and legend. So to like hear something like that kind of like sets you on nerve. Kind of like it was when somebody goes into a bathroom and says Bloody Mary 5 times.
Oh gosh.
Everybody goes, that's not real, and you're also like, hold on, we shouldn't be doing it anyway, you know? Like don't tempt the fates. That.
Oh, you know what? Okay. TukTuk will say, Kato back?
No, I'm not.
Sound like brother. People coming.
Doesn't smell. Does it smell like Kato?
It does not.
It doesn't smell.
Because you would know that. Yeah, and so as you guys are discussing this, a large form begins to take shape as it comes from out the woods and the forest, and it stands about 7 foot tall, and it is in armor from head to toe. It's metallic and a little sheen, but you can see gears spinning on some of the joints and different pieces of the armor, though they are still hard to access, still hard to hit. This figure is massive, broad shoulders, a big barrel chest, and has a helmet on with like a visor, and so you can't really see much about them. And in one hand, they're holding what some of you may be familiar with. It's like a rifle, and it's like split open, like you would expect somebody to put shells in it. And it's just kind of like draped over their arm as they approach. Do you guys say anything as they approach?
TukTuk will kind of, as quietly as he can, kind of step back and hide behind a tree to kind of just take cover and watch as the others might engage.
Yeah, roll a stealth check.
Can I kick Grayland awake?
Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want right now.
Can I shout at him in my friendliest voice? Hey, do you eat food?
Let's resolve things as they happen.
I got a 10.
Okay, you believe you're stealthy.
Classic move. I like it.
And so, Avon, with yours, you are going to kick Graylin awake. Is that correct?
Yeah, you know, like when you tap your foot against somebody? I'm not trying to, like, hurt him. Just like,
Yeah. Just get him a...
Do it. What's your strength mod? -3? Hit him.
Oh, yes, it's me, Graylin, the Great, the Guardian of Kindle, Savior of Arnia, Master of Savage, Champion of Silver. Where am I?
We got company.
Oh. What? Yeah, okay, great. He stands up. Ah, of course you're here to meet me, Graylin. Sorry, I'm just waking up. And, what did you shout, Shane? One more time.
Hey, do you like, eat food?
And it doesn't respond, but it continues approaching. And as it approaches, that 7 foot tall, broad shouldered form begins to look more and more intimidating.
Has it made any hostile actions? Has it, like, gone to load that rifle?
Slowly walking towards you with that rifle draped over its arm. And it's about 100 yards out at this point. Getting closer.
Can I make a pucker check?
You may make a pucker check, please. Survival roll.
Am I still shifted? Has it been more than a minute?
Give or take, so go ahead and take your advantage.
That's 28, natural 20.
With a natural 20, I will say this, you are afraid because of the unknown of this figure, but you don't necessarily get the intensity that you are in the wrong place, right? Like that this would be a for sure death. But there's definitely like a pressure and intensity.
Sure. I'm not going to take a hostile action until it does, I don't think.
TukTuk will lock an arrow. Still on the tree.
Yeah, okay.
Could I set sugar and spice up to maybe start going? Get ready to go. Maybe just in case.
Yes. You want to slowly start to like attach them to the cart and stuff?
Yes, please. I'm not doing anything hostile. Just...
Yeah. You're just like, alright, I'm gonna do my thing. Yeah, so you knock an arrow. And it gets about, we'll say, 30 yards away. And it's slowly starting to look around. Just kind of like these long gazes from this visor. And then it approaches you, Gustum. It begins to walk closer. You tell me when you say something.
I'm greeting him the whole time, like, hey, you looking pretty spooky in the middle of the night. A guy making food.
And you hear come from behind the mask and says, this'll go quickly if you hand it over.
One goes quick if I hand one over.
There's an object here that you don't need. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
I look at Sprout.
I'm not sure what that is.
Can you be a little, like, let's see, a bit more specific?
One of you here has a tool of some sort. that gives you power that you shouldn't have, that shouldn't exist. I'm here for that.
What does it look like? Do you know? It's okay if you don't.
I do not.
Okay, well, I don't. If I had it, I would like totally give it to you. I could get you maybe like a noodle bowl, or like I could do like a bread bowl with like pasta in it. Would that be good for you?
I'm not here for food. I'm here for your item.
All right. I mean, you want to like cast detect magic or something? Like I got a spice pouch that lets me get like pepper and stuff when I need it. Like that's as fancy as I get, man.
And you hear him say, begin search. And he starts to kind of look around. Is there anyone else nearby?
The donkeys. Sugar and spice, don't forget them.
Oh, yes, I see that they're emanating a large power from them. I'm, in fact, pretty afraid of them now that you mention it.
That makes sense.
Oh, they can be very mean ladies when they want to be.
It's almost like the level 20 druids just in donkey form forever.
TukTuk gatherers nearby, and TukTuk will stand out with Bonox aimed at this
Oh, yeah,
figure.
and TukTuk's here also.
And you hear it doesn't move. It says, Satis, assess. And you hear nothing for a couple seconds, and you hear, understood. Threat minimal. There's someone else here. Where are they?
You got my brother, you got TukTuk, you've got...
Oh, you mean Graylin?
I
Graylin, give him whatever he wants.
You call out, and you don't hear a response.
Where'd Graylin go? There's another guy, Graylin the Get Great. 3 people call him nerd or something. I don't know where he went, though. So I could get you like a noodle bowl.
I can. Status. And he stops moving for a second. And all of a sudden he begins walking towards the Panda Express. Understood.
That's actually my car. You don't have like a warrant. You can't go in there. I don't authorize any searches.
So he unless you stop him, he's going to go up and open the back door of the Panda Express.
Hey, that's seriously my stuff, and I'm going to tell you one more time, don't do it.
I mean, he opens the back of the door unless you stop him.
Okay, well, I reach onto my belt and I pull out a special spatula that I have that's got sick flame decals on it, and I go, ancient cooking art, flambe! And I'm going to cast heat metal on his ass.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can do that. Let me just double check something.
I just want y'all to think about this for a second, though. Y'all think Dwayne ain't thought about Shane and heat metal in this encounter?
I look on his face just now, kind of.
No, yeah. You kind of did.
You haven't washed your hands. You can't go in the kitchen.
He just washed his hands.
You put on a hairnet, bro. Gus believes in castle laws. He believes in stand your ground.
And so you cast it on his suit of armor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do that.
You want me to roll damage?
Yeah, roll damage, because, I mean, he can't drop his armor, so...
yeah, it takes 10 minutes to take off.
9 damage.
You see the spell hit his armor, and he kind of twinges a little bit when the damage hits, and he reaches up and opens that door, and you see Graylin in your thing with like an apron on, and he's got the stove and stuff going. Oh, hey! I didn't realize we had customers. Fancy to see you here, sir, madam. I'm Graylin the Great, and I'd bore you with all my details, but we were just trying to get sharp. And he goes to shut the door, and you quickly see like an exchange. There's a small interaction, and this figure starts walking back towards you, Gus. And you hear Graylin go, "Hold on now, that's mine! You can't just walk away with that."
What is he walking away with?
So you see that Graylin's like begging, and this figure has a gauntlet that Graylin was wearing, that he swore was this magical, powerful artifact, and this figure looks at it and says, "Satis, assess." And nothing happens for a second, and you see this large monster crush that gauntlet. All of this for a fake. And he kind of drops it. About those noodles.
Outbreak concentration?
Yeah, he's just eating that fire the whole time.
Yeah. I was like, the whole time over here, like, fuck. Bastila, like, dinking it on the ground.
Yeah, how do you like your noodles?
We're normally pretty spicy, but I'm a little warm already. So maybe
Soba.
something with some aloe.
Soba, cold noodles, coming up. Very refreshing. I could do like a citrus. You're gonna love it. I don't have any more coupons, but consider it 10%.
TukTuk will ease back his bow, but still stay pretty far away from this guy. A little weird still.
I'm gonna make noodles. I kick a Graylin physically out of my kitchen.
Yeah, and you do that, and you hear him the whole time. Wait, hold on, he's got my... You're just gonna let him break my stuff?
Graylin, you put on the apron. That means you work for me now. Get in here and help me make these noodles!
Got you
say yes,
3
Jeff.
minutes.
You say yes, Jeff! Yes, Jeff! I got you for 3 minutes.
Yeah, and this thing takes a bowl of noodles and walks right back out into the dark it came from.
Did he pay?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No. Yeah. That's your nightly entertainment.
Did he take the noodle bowl and walk away? Did he eat them? Did he like slurp them into his helmet through a hole?
You never saw him eat them. He just like carried it very carefully with rifle in one hand.
He took my bowl.
Noodles in the others. That's correct.
Well, that's what happens when you use heat metal against the way.
What the fuck was that, Graylin? What object magical power that he crushed it? It's nothing. That's a scrap metal right there on that. Look at it.
Anything to say for yourself, Graylin?
No.
Were you telling tall tales or some bullshit?
No. Everything that I say is true.
Graylin, there's a little spice that we can use in conversation sometime, and it's called fibbing. And it ruins the whole dish. So does that make sense?
This has just been embarrassing.
You want some noodles?
Yeah.
Yes, chef.
Just yeah!
Yeah.
And he sits there and silently and somberly eats these cold noodles you've made. And then he goes to bed.
Yeah, I'll finish sleeping as well. Honk shoe, honk shoe.
I'm gonna check out this broken glove.
Yeah, go for it.
It smells like sins.
You pick up a glove with silver and blue gems. I mean, pieces of a glove.
Mm-hmm.
Or a gauntlet, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
Well, Graylin didn't take it, so I'm just gonna take it for parts now.
Okay. You have Graylin's gauntlets parts in your inventory now.
Thank you.
We
Or
can
pieces, not parts.
We'll use those to upgrade the sauce cannon.
Oh, yes,
Bedazzle
the
it,
sauce
blind
cannon.
them.
It's a requirement in the upgrade tree for some reason.
Mm-hmm. I'll continue my watch. I'll look to TukTuk and be like, thanks for getting the weapon out, though.
TukTuk always ready. TukTuk afraid?
TukTuk coward.
No, TukTuk adventurer.
Oh, TukTuk adventure.
And you guys sleep and you come to. And you have
Twice?
another
Damn.
days of travel. Yeah, you have another day of travel ahead, and then you know that tomorrow you will make it to the lake where you're supposed to meet the Geoswarm representatives.
I can't wait to get to the lake. I'm gonna fish all day, doo-doo. Gonna catch the fish, gonna make a dish. Then I wish May was here.
I like the idea of swimming, but I'm also terrified there's going to be a creature that lives in the lake. So, no.
Well, see, we have very opposite feelings on this, because I'm like really hoping there's a creature there and that I can eat it.
Oh, maybe once you fish it out, then it'll be safe.
It'd be safe on the barbecue.
Perfect.
So you guys travel the 2 days. You camp for another night. What do you make on the last night of you guys hanging out together?
Braylon hasn't liked anything that I've given him so far.
Correct. What's the last chance?
And can I ask him right out, what do you like to eat? You've turned your nose up at my brother's food the entire time, and I find this offensive.
It's not his fault, really. He's making do with the resources he has. I mean, we're out here and we're roughing it, as it were, and I just like things with quality. You know, just like that edge of je ne sais quoi, right? And if it's named after me, it's not bad either.
I'm gonna make something
Take a
that
whole
if he does-
menu just to do my item on, but that's fine for me.
Fish named Graylin? We eat it?
I think what I will make for him, perhaps the number one dish that's never failed to please anyone I've ever put it in front of. It's chicken nuggets in the shape of dragons. It's Drago Nuggets.
Yeah, and you feed him that. Is it just the nuggets? Is there sauce paired with it?
What I do is I build a castle out of mashed potatoes, and I put the nugget dragons on top, and there's a moat that goes around of like garlic aioli dipping sauce for both the mashed potatoes as well as the Drago nuggets.
If he makes a face, I'm stealing a nugget.
You see him look at it and he says, "It's been a long time since I've eaten anything off the kids' menu. This looks wonderful." And he starts eating it, and you see he's kind of like playing until you guys look at him and he goes, huh? And you guys look away.
I see you drink this. Yeah, okay.
That's my castle. And he starts trying to do it under his breath. But then whenever you guys look at him, he just stiffs up. This is mine.
He eats the nuggets with a fork and a knife when we look at him.
Num num. He like cuts them. Num num. And so you guys
I knew he was human.
make. How good a man. Nobody can resist a dragon nugget.
Nobody can resist the dragon nuggies. Yeah, this food was a question from the Peanut Gallery. Does Gus approve of playing with food? Of course he does. I said what I said. Yeah, of course he does. Anything that adds to the experience. It's fun. Food's supposed to be fun. Some of his food sings and shit. Don't worry about it.
What? Excuse me?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
I believe you. Yeah, so you guys make it to the lake. And you guys see Stomp and two of his companions.
Do I recognize them of any import? The two that are with him?
No, they're people from Stomp's battalion.
That's fun. Hey, Storm, how's it going, buddy?
He kind of nods and speaks in Giesboam, and his response is, "It is good to see you again, Panda Man."
Did you eat today?
We did not.
Will you just sit
We knew
tight?
when we were coming.
We got this guy named Graylin. He's a bit of a dickbag.
Okay.
You're gonna talk to him. He's the diplomat. My job here is done. I will be over here fishing, and I will cook us up a lovely meal. Enjoy your diplomacy. Hope you guys find peace and stuff. Don't get genocided.
Yeah, so Graylin walks over to Stomp. And he reaches out and he says, "I am Graylin the Great, the guardian of Gendor, savior of Ankh, master of savagery, champion of chivalry, the liberator of silence. The arcane ones know me only as the Grey. Pirate, killer, adventurer, nobleman, lover, and legend are but a few of the names I'm known to go by. Pathfinders extraordinaire with the golden hair." Let's be.
Bitch, I liberated silence.
Have I Pavlov TukTuk into playing the Tantan at this point when he makes his introduction?
I don't know, TukTuk, do you play the Tantan?
Yeah, I do feel an urge to play it right now. It's almost like a theme song for him. But it's also a chance to show off a new skill.
I would have slowly started to hand it when it was going.
That's good.
Yeah, and so they begin discussing diplomacy stuff momentarily. TukTuk, do you stay there or do you go fishing? Or
No, I'll stay there with him. Listen in.
Yeah, and they're exchanging pleasantries and basic details for now.
For now, you say.
Darling?
I want to go fish with my brother.
Hell yeah, man. Darren just don't
so
give
you guys
shit
just,
about diplomacy.
You guys set up and you fish, and after about an hour, you're able to get some fish. And the one thing you notice about these fish, is they all seem to be almost reflective in nature. Like, they almost look white. They just seem to reflect the colors and light off of them.
Mirrorfish.
Yeah. Seems like an appropriate name for him.
What'd you call it?
Oh, I said mirrorfish.
No.
Gus is gonna take this big fish, and he's gonna look at the side of it and see his reflection and be like, I ain't never seen a fish look this good.
I can picture the art of Big Panda Man looking in a like bass shaped mirror. And his eyes fucking great. Yeah, and so you make food. What do you make with the mirror fish?
Well, I'm gonna take one, and I'm gonna do just like sashimi with it. I just want to get a taste for the meat. I just want to know kind of like what the fat content is like and get a baseline for it. And then depending on what that is, I'll go from there.
So you know how you've ever had salmon where you can tell that it's a little fishy without like lemon and spices to like balance that out? It's like that. You can taste that it's a little fishy. It's good. It's soft but firm. And it like falls apart in your mouth.
Yeah, I think what I will try to do is I'm gonna try to do a big magic cook if I could. We haven't talked about this very much, but I'd like to make a bit of an enchanted dish with this actually. All
right, talk to me.
I want to make a fish soup. The soup itself will have like a reflective surface, so it's like looking into a bowl of mirror. And when you taste it, it tastes like whatever you think would go best with the broth. It's like a reflection of your own taste into the dish, and it kind of fills in that blank for you.
Okay. Is there an ability that you're calling on from this that I don't remember?
No, this is no ability.
Or is this just fun?
This is just okay. Like I've made kind of slightly magical dishes in the past. I would be willing to negotiate a number of spell slots that would be.
No, I mean unless you're just wanting buffs, or if this is flavored. That's the question.
No, I'm not using like my special ability to make buffs that I take from the animals. I just want to do like truly imbue this dish with like a bit of magic.
Yeah, and you do. I think you do, and I don't think you need to pay a cost for that, because I think this you build this dish, and I'll talk more about what it does as people begin to eat it. But I agree that there's a magical property to it that I will surprise you with. Yes, do you guys gather around? It's been a couple hours since they're talking, and TukTuk, what you understand is that the diplomacy hasn't ended here. That Graylin has agreed to go back with Stom, and Stom has agreed to take Graylin as an act of good faith to begin the conversations. And TukTuk, before you sit down for meal, before everyone gathers together over this meal, Stom pulls you aside. And you guys are speaking in Geosblom, but for the sake of this audio medium and the fact that we don't know that language, he says,
"Speak for yourself."
TukTuk.
It's just garbled.
TukTuk, I appreciate what you've done for us, but it's time you come back now.
And I appreciate the opportunity. It was a great learning experience, and TukTuk is much better adventurer than he thought previously.
You made it back alive. You completed your objective. Very honorable.
So, TukTuk is finished with friends? And TukTuk will look over at what are they doing right now?
I think they're preparing the meal, right?
I think you would see Gus like setting a small table in the woods. Like he found like a stump and he's setting
It's like
little
a
bowls
banquet
on
of-
it.
Misfits.
He laid down like a little tablecloth. It's also
Darling's
panda spotted somehow.
Darlin's just messing around, playing her Tan, watching Gus do the work.
And then he'll look back to Stom and say, "The outsiders, good friends, actually."
Good. We might need that rapport for later, but for now, I want you to be this man's shadow. And he references Graylin.
Bummer.
Hidden shadow or seen shadow?
Either or. Not picky, but I don't want him wandering off alone once we get inside our territory.
TukTuk can do this.
TukTuk. Shadow.
TukTuk shadow.
And you would know that they use the term shadow similarly with spy.
This is a huge promotion. Congratulations, TukTuk.
Yeah.
This is like going from PFC in the army to like 10-year man in the CIA. You skipped a lot of levels.
A lot of levels. TukTuk just kind of does the forehead to forehead and walks away from him toward the group where Graylin is. And he'll kind of just be off to the side, preparing a bag.
And I think, Gus, you call dinner.
Chow time!
And the Geosplom, Stom and his two bodyguards, they approach over eagerly, their ears kind of like almost trembling a little bit, remembering what they had last time.
My my teacher, she used to always say that sharing a meal with somebody is like a sacred act, like an act of faith or religion or honor to the dragons. And there's something special about nourishing someone, and there's a trust placed in that. And I hope that we've built some trust here today, and that our people can get along. I made you some soup.
And as Stom approaches to take the bowl from you, what kind of bowl is it? Is it like wooden? It's
a wooden bowl. It's
Wooden
all
bowl.
all the dishes I have on the Panda Express are wooden, so that they don't fall and shatter.
Yeah, so he takes this wooden bowl from you, and it's warm to the touch, and he leans forward and puts his head out towards your forehead.
Oh yeah, I'll give him some forehead taps.
And he does that, and you hear him say something in Geosplom, but you don't really understand it. But you feel the
vibe.
respect, the magnitude of whatever he said.
Oh yeah.
And the night goes on. There's a slight chill as you guys eat next to the lake. But everybody who's eating this food, you guys are looking in this soup. Gus, you included. You're looking at this soup, and you see this reflection off the surface. It's mired in shadows and torchlight and campfire. As the campfire flickers, you see yourself fade, almost like the moon, wax and wane. And as you eat, this food compliments you almost. If you're angry, if you're tense, it's got a relaxing tone. If you're paranoid, if you're on edge, it dulls the edges of your senses. If you're happy and you're content, it almost bites at you. It does everything it can to bring balance to you as a person. And each person experiences this soup differently. Some have dreams, some have visions, some hear a song that their mother used to sing them. Some hear a story that their father used to tell them. But either way, as you eat this mirrorfish meal that Gus has concocted, everyone finds it easy to be friends. And as the firelight begins to die down, Stom gives TukTuk the nod and says, "It's time to go."
And TukTuk will stand up and he'll walk over to, I guess, our Gus and Darling next to each other.
Yeah, we forgot to look for that letter, and it is dark now.
We'll have to do it tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Gus? Darling?
TukTuk, what's happening, bud?
We leave.
Oh, right. We didn't get the letter yet.
No. TukTuk.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. You gonna go back with your boys and do diplomacy stuff?
TukTuk promoted.
TukTuk Adventurer?
TukTuk Adventurer.
TukTuk Protector.
TukTuk General?
Someday. TukTuk, thank you for teaching, for food, for friendship.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Remember, TukTuk also a friend.
TukTuk friend.
Mm-hmm.
TukTuk mission.
We'll see you again. It's not a big island. It's kind of huge.
TukTuk heard someone say, "Until next time."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till next time.
We'll keep a spot warm and a bowl open. Yeah?
TukTuk believes you. And look at Gus.
Hey.
And then he will reach for both your heads to pull in, like, to his.
Oh,
if you'll...
doing the
you see that
triple
he's doing
forehead.
this.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And that's where we'll end our episode, with TukTuk, Gus, and Darling all sharing a quiet moment of respect and camaraderie in the campfire lights.
That's sweet. Quit it.
You stop using your guillotine?
Hey, you guys did it, not me. Anyways, Shane.
Yo.
It is your privilege, it is your pleasure, it is your patronage, it is your
Job, duty.
your profession
task
to do.
That's right, Dwayne. This month we'll be supporting Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue in honor of Sugar, Spice, and everything nice. We're going to give our donkey friends a nice, peaceful place to retire and be loved and love each other. So this one goes out for Donkey Love. I've rolled a 16. 16 donkeys just fell in love, ladies and gentlemen. But we need more donkey love to occur. So I need you to get with your friends at your tables and just tell them, just sit them down and be like, "Hey guys, donkey love is important. Give me your money." And then have them roll some dice. It's that easy.
It's simple.
That
it's
easy.
so
good.
easy.
It's so
Anyone can do
easy. A donkey could do it.
Well, they're very smart.
All right, let's see. Joke. Which one to do? Okay. I will pick. Everybody likes firemen, right? We'll do firemen.
Is this the joke? I don't know if you started or not.
Why do firemen carry rulers?
Why do firemen carry rulers?
Yeah.
It's a safety measure.
Yeah, I mean, it's close. It is in case they need to take emergency measures. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, I feel like I got the spirit of it.
Yeah, you did. That's what I said. Close. Like, you 100%. You nailed the pun-ish.
I don't get to tell you to suck my dick, but
Punish.
I get to. But I get to retain my dignity.
Yes, that's true. Tell me a joke, Jane.
Oh, have you heard of that band 923 Megabytes?
They only got one gig, or they're some away from one gig. What is it?
Probably not. They haven't had a gig yet.
Yeah, that's good. I like that one.
You can use that. You can put that one in your emails, and people think you're the cool guy.
You were going to say something else.
What?
You were the cool guy.
I was going to say the fun guy. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I remembered somebody would make a mushroom joke, so I pivoted.
Yeah, you're right.
Devin, tell me a joke.
Well, it's no surprise that my wife, she doesn't really have any sense of direction. She's really mad that I also have no sense of direction, so I just packed up my stuff and write.
I like that one. I've heard that one before. Big fan. Avon, you're up.
Okay. What kind of shoes can't make up their mind?
Fuck, this one. I should be able to get this one. I should be able to get this one.
Slippers? They slip your mind?
Flip flops.
No. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Flip flops. I was right there.
I was like, you're so close.
Yep.
I was like, man,
I
can figure this out. Well, we had a great time.
This has been a great episode. If you're not aware, our cohort and compatriot, Devon, shall be taking a break from the podcast because there's been internal conflict and Devin's been talking mad shit about everybody.
We've been having some ideological differences.
Yeah.
I'm moving. There's a lot. I don't know which one we're moving yet. We just never moving.
Devin is moving, and
that's why
may or may not end up, living the van life. I guess
down by the river
with Starlink, just trying to get a good signal. I love the idea of Devin trying to get his USB mic to work and then trying to get satellite internet and DFE.
I like the idea of not hearing from Devin for a month and being like, well, I'm in the Ukraine.
I'm back, guys.
I'm in the Ukraine again.
I'm ready to play whatever you are.
Ukraine war. I was bored. So I single-handedly rainbowed that. Yep. All right, cool. Well, like we always say,
my butt hurts. I'm sending this joke so
He
long.
does want to say that. All right, let me take a look at that. Bye.
Bye.
We love you.
We love you.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeehaw.